What brought me into this course was basically I've lived with CNET from the onset, because during my career in the IT certification, I've been doing different CNET certifications. So I think 2013, 2014, they launched the data center program. And for me, it was the best opportunity because I've been shelving the opportunity to do my degree because of IT work. And then I saw it as a perfect transition to get me to do the course. I was then in Africa, so I waited till I came back. And then when I got back to the UK, 2017, I enrolled in the course. What attracted me to distance learning was the flexibility. Of course, I'm a father of four. Yeah, one girl, three boys. So you can imagine, my hands are full. I couldn't even do any learning. So that's why I've been shelving all my career aspirations and, managing the family. So obviously it's the best thing that CNET ever brought out. It's so unique. It's not anywhere. So for me, it was just the best solution. That's what attracted me in the first place. And then the name Anglia Ruskin was sounding like, that's unique. Nobody knows it. So let me jump on there. Yeah, because people been to like Cambridge, all these other popular names, but Anglia Ruskin is like unique. Yeah, it was a bit of challenging and at the same time like life balance really, because on occasions I even have to do some of my work or my coursework at work, because maybe data center, anything can happen. So I've been contracting for a company, I don't want to mention the name, but it's a big supermarket company in the data center. So if there's an emergency, then you lose all your time to come home to connect. So sometimes I'll find myself either connecting from the office or be on a Bluetooth listening in to the to the 7 o'clock, Zoom meeting, and as I'm driving home, get home, and then come back and say, "Hi guys, I'm here," and then join in. So it was a life balance, but eventually we get used to it, and it became a routine for some of us. Yeah, so that's how I saw it. It's a challenge, but at the same time, it was a life balance, balancing the two. But it was okay. It's I think I can, if I'm to do it, I'll do it all again, maybe even better. For me, it was a simple transition. What I find beneficial to know was the fact that I already had a CDCD, yeah. So it was a transition, and then it's a career path as such, because I already in the industry, and I had a design certification. I even renewed it almost every other year. But for me, going for the masters means I can shelve that headache of having to renew every other 2 years. So it's basically a simple transition for me as such. The value that the masters has added to my professional capabilities is the fact that it exposed me. It's even though it's technological course or such, it has also got the MBA side of academic qualities in it. So I was exposed to HR topics, mergers and acquisitions, different aspects of the business environment that I would, under normal circumstances, not even bother with. And then also become aware of the responsibilities and what our bosses used to think of. Now I'm in the shoes of the boss. So I see myself as not only as a technical engineer or who like a nerd or somebody, but somebody who can actually take a solution and then manage it and make it, change it into something else. As it stands now, I'm looking at that area. Maybe I've started sketching something like a draft, seeing if I can even write a book or something. Because there's a lot of areas I picked up during my research program, and they've not been sort of addressed before. Okay, my advice to anyone considering the master's degree in data center leadership is that it's a fantastic course. It also sort of icing on the cake. Most of the time, technology guys are seen as just the techies, but this course sort of takes you from that techie aspect to become more business management focused. So you're adding value to your techie. So you're no longer a spender, but also a profit thinking person, because you look at technology and then you now look at how do I add value to it. Not only we need to spend on this, because that's all the industry, they see technology as spenders, and then you get given budget and they captain your budget. But now when you do this course, it changes your aspect. So you actually see that, okay, I can now add value to this technology, or I can bring, and then you pull the business along to see what they make out of technology, and that all makes it worth it. So my advice is, it's worth it. It changes your career aspiration and career path, and it sort of put an ice on the cake. Otherwise, it's sort of, people think we are only technology and then we get stuck there. With this, you can even migrate to directorship and all that, and add to the industry. My hints and tips to others who want to join the program is basically be wide read. And the industry hasn't got enough literature out there. So if you were to look for books, you'll find nothing. But there are a lot of magazine, journals, and then mix it with the academical research work of even us, and then just get on with it. It's easy to just go through it. I mean, I had challenges somewhere along the way, because some of the area, like the finance side, I've never had any finance. Yeah, I've worked for financial institutions, but I have no clue about accounting. So I have to, in the end, solicit an accountant to take me through process. Yeah, that's what I have to do. So just give it a little bit. It's a bit of hard work, but once it's worth it.